The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Your referee for this contest, Gold Rush Pro Wrestling Senior Official, Sparky Ballard. Introducing first, in the ring right now from the Bay Area and weighing 210 pounds, Rudy Juarez.
Well, KG, Rudy Juarez is a shooter. He is a decorated military veteran. This is a man who his military training comes through in his in-ring demeanor. This is a man who's not afraid to break his opponent's bones.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Cowboy Charlie, fighting out of Union City, California, at a weight of 178 pounds. He is the Resident Cowboy, Matt Carlos!
And he is set to do battle against the Resident Cowboy, Matt Carlos. I gotta admit though, KG, I've seen Rudy Juarez in training. This is a man who is not afraid to put his opponent in a hospital. And I gotta say, Matt Carlos has become a decorated veteran. There's no doubting that. He's become a decorated veteran in California.
Also become a cowboy.
You're absolutely right. Oh, and here goes Juarez on the attack.
Using strikes that are illegal in MMA, but using them here in the ring. That initial strike right to the back of the head of Matt Carlos. And, Matt Carlos seems to be so living in a world of, is he living in a world of imagination? Or is he like a Pied Piper of children and a cowboy? I'm not really quite clear, John Roberts. But what I am clear about is, if you're not serious when you're in that ring at all times, this is what could end up happening to you. This isn't pretty right now for Carlos. If he doesn't recover quickly, it's over. Well, you saw what Rousey did.
And that was the point I was trying to make, is that there's a chance that Juarez could go the Ronda Rousey route, the Rowdy Ronda Rousey route, and go 14 seconds. Try to say that 15 times fast.
That will be a tongue twister, my friend. Tougher than seashells by the seashore. But I do digress. Nice stalling, falling, walking away. Thought about it. Drop him on his back suplex.
Of the vertical style.
100%. Carlos now possibly forgetting some of his cowboy songs, possibly forgetting the name of his horse. It's triggered.
Well, he did ride in on a horse with no name.
Wow.
Dropping the elbow is Juarez, showing some speed there. And when I hear Rudy Juarez's name, the only thing I can the first thing that comes to mind is Rudy. But I don't think the fans here in Pacifica are going to be chanting for Rudy Juarez anytime soon, especially with the way he's treating Matt Carlos.
Yeah, not when he's facing the Resident Cowboy. Resident Cowboy, beloved here in town, all throughout Pacifica. This man, everyone's wife smiles at him. He gets free lunches and dinners everywhere. He's like the mayor of Pacifica. He's got a similar status as J.R. Kratos, They have like keys to the city. A lot of these Gold Rush stars. You see him in parades. I didn't think that was going to be a 3 count, so I'm just telling you about the parades and all the community stuff that goes on here at Gold Rush, John.
You're absolutely right. A lot of fundraisers for the elementary schools, the middle schools in the area. A lot of great work being done for the community by Gold Rush Pro Wrestling. Matt Carlos, though, in a fight right now, trying to will his way back in. A couple of knife edge chops puts him back in control of the match against Rudy Juarez.
Rudy Juarez now getting in a little bit of trouble here with Matt Carlos. Matt Carlos got that babyface fire. Wow.
But he gets bent over the knee of the shooter. And Juarez in control right now. But it looks like those chops, adrenaline will get you through pain. Sure. Will get you through pain, but eventually the pain will catch up to you when the adrenaline wears off. And 100%. It looked like maybe a little bit of Juarez's adrenaline had wore off as he reached for his chest there in the area where Matt Carlos attacked with those knife edge chops. We're trying to get it going again. Ooh! Looked like a bit of a senton from the second rope, a corkscrew senton, but Matt Carlos saw it coming, rolls out of the way. Both men down. Carlos almost got the referee there.
Yeah, referee Sparky Ballard making the very unusual career choice to run in between the two men diagonally instead of staying the hell out of the way, which is the referee's #1 job, John.
Matt Carlos, spinning heel kick, finds its mark as Juarez in trouble right now. Carlos going to lateral press 1, 2. Oh, but only a 2 count.
That's the thing about professional wrestling, John. On any day, any competitor can be the better man. It's the advantages. When they come, you got to go for it. And Carlos is certainly going for it. What happens when an MMA fighter meets the Resident Cowboy? You're finding out right now as Matt Carlos is taking it to him. This could be it, John. 2 and no.
Oh, but only a 2 count. Carlos trying to find a victory. Matt Carlos and his tag team partner Dalton Frost have been enveloped in a war with the Creepy Show Carnival, who thankfully are not here tonight.
Thankfully, indeed.
Because they are too creepy for my taste, KG. But in any event, Matt Carlos, we haven't really seen him in singles competition in quite some time. So it's good to see what he can do when he's not having to make tags or when he's not having to be an ultimate strategist against 2 opponents.
Matt Carlos, look at him, pound for pound. And I quote the great David Crockett when I say that. Look at him. Just pound for pound, Matt Carlos is one of the best, John. And I know you didn't smile or laugh at my joke, but as you study more tape, young Padawan, you will understand what KG's talking about. Look at Carlos here. This capacity crowd is fired up. Men, women, children. Unlike John Cena, they all love Matt Carlos. Even the rebellious teen demographic loves him.
Absolutely right. Oh, here we go. T-bone suplex from Rudy Juarez drops Matt Carlos. And now both men are down as the referee begins his count. Juarez, the first one to start to get back to a vertical base. And I got to wonder if that's that military training mixed with that mixed martial arts training, the cardio and the endurance strength that this man has gone through.
No, for sure. But here's my thing, right? Is Juarez truly trained in MMA, or does he just wear tap-out shirts at the mall? That's my question.
Truly trained in MMA.
I mean, he
Brazilian
looks legit.
Jiu-Jitsu.
But Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu steakhouse or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu training? I'm asking.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu training at a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu steakhouse in the back door.
Well, then that's 100% legit. Carlos going for the backslide here. This could be it.
Oh, but Juarez using his strength to
Very
fight
smart.
out.
Attacking those kidneys. Carlos fights back, driving that knee to the head. Carlos got some momentum. Whoa!
Oh, he hits the mat liner. Carlos with the mat liner. Oh, but Juarez smart to roll all the way outside the ring.
Can't pin a man on the floor, John.
Nope. But you can win by countout. So if Carlos is smart, he'll just wait in the ring till Juarez gets counted out.
100%.
Although Juarez is starting to stir, but it looks like Carlos is not going to opt to go that way. Shot to the face from Juarez.
Juarez now. Is he? I thought he was thinking about climbing those ropes. I think he still is thinking about it, John. This man's like, I can read him like a book.
He's not afraid to put his body on the line. Go over the double axe handle. Oh, what a drop kick in the gut. Just
might have been a little bit lower than the gut, John Roberts. You can see him cradling
right in the coin purse.
Oh my God, dude, that was really. I've seen a lot of things in this wrestling business, John, but that was a brutal drop kick.
Oh, and that's not just physical pain in that region, but that region will create a little bit of a gut buster, if you know what I mean.
100%. This could be it here. Carlos trying to trip him up, unsuccessful.
Hits that back elbow, lateral press. Is it going to be enough? 2, 3, no.
Thought he had him right there, man, between that inadvertent, and I must stress that it was an inadvertent low blow by Carlos. I know Matt's not the type of guy who's going to take that type of shortcut, John Roberts. Hey, have a drink of water while we're here. I'm going to talk about Carlos climbing those ropes. Now he's cut off. Juarez, superplex off the bottom rope?
It looked like he was still trying to ascend to the second rope. Carlos countered a tornado DDT. Sends him all the way across the ring.
Really dropped him on his neck there. It was almost the impact on the neck, which launched Juarez's body all the way to that opposite corner. Paul Adams and the Jujuka Production Ninjutsu squad not missing a shot, John.
Absolutely. Carlos trying to fight back against a much bigger opponent, but Carlos has the speed advantage, has the agility advantage. Oh, and the boot from Juarez.
Juarez may have the flexibility advantage. Wait a minute. I've seen that move before.
Looking for that interesting clothesline, and then Carlos looking for the Union landing. Got caught, but now lifting the back and dropping him hard. 1, 2, 3.
Got him.
Matt Carlos with the last round up for the victory.
Your winner, by way of pinfall, the Resident Cowboy, Matt Carlos.
Matt Carlos came, he saw, he conquered, and now he's going to saddle up and ride on out to the ranch, brother.
That's right, this City Slicker is going. Wait a minute.
You know, John, I apologize about my voice. I'm kind of using a newscaster voice here to try to prevent my cough from reoccurring.
I hear that, but
I do apologize to the viewers.
What is Sid doing out here?
Who?
What is this? He's got a garbage can.
No!
Oh!
What
That's Sid. That's Sid from the Creepy Show Carnival. Charlie, kid, get out of there!
What? Please, someone please call the police. Call 911. Someone do something. I can't watch this, man. World Star.
No.
Someone had to say it. World Star. No, I mean, come on, please, guys. Someone please put a stop to this.
Oh, super kick from Carlos. That would have killed that kid.
Carlos caught him with insecurity, but it only seems like it barely stunned him.
Oh, Carlos pulling down the rope. Sid's momentum takes him all the way to the outside. Matt Carlos saving his little buddy.
Affectionately messing up his hair, letting him know everything's going to be all right.
Drop kicks!
And the crowd goes wild. Wow. I certainly wasn't expecting this. I didn't even know who that was with that hood on.
When you arrived at the gold mine tonight, did you expect to see an 8-year-old hit a drop kick
on a 450-pound man and knock him off the apron? I certainly did not.
But look at the sick smile on Sid's face. And those eyes, those creepy, soulless eyes.
You know, here's the thing about Sin. Sin craps bigger than that kid. I'm going to be honest with everyone at home. And Matt Carlos and his little buddy may have won the battle today, but I think Sin is going to live to fight another day, another night, probably in your nightmare.
Or in our nightmare. You just walked right past us.
I felt a cold chill. Let's throw it back to the truck, John.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, a former Gold Rush Pro Wrestling Dynamite Division Champion, Virgil Flynn! And his opponent, making his way down to the ring, accompanied by Marquise Jackson. He's from Vallejo, California, weighing 215 pounds. He is your reigning and defending Gold Rush Pro Wrestling Dynamite Division Champion, the Bad Boy, Boyce LeGrande! Your current, reigning, and defending Gold Rush Pro Wrestling Dynamite Division Champion, the Bad Boy, Boyce LeGrande!
Well, KG, it's time for our first title defense here in the gold mine as the Bad Boy, Boyce LeGrande, is going to defend the Gold Rush Dynamite Division Championship against the man that you could say he stole it from, you could say he won it from, Virgil Flynn III, the Human Cannibal.
But a man he didn't beat, a man he didn't pin himself. The thing I'm curious about is the man with Boyce LeGrande.
Marquise Jackson?
Marquise Jackson, to me, normally is a representation. I'm not used to him parading around in tights.
Yeah, well, he was in a special attraction match before the camera started rolling tonight.
Well, perhaps in your world, the pre-show is more important than the actual show. I'm just surprised to see.
No, yeah, he's usually wearing a suit at ringside,
correct.
or so I guess Boyce LeGrande has decided that it's okay for him to now start donning his ring attire to the ring when he's only accompanying Boyce LeGrande. And we've seen him in tag team matches before. You know, it's not like he's a stranger to the ring.
Sure.
Pro wrestling, but it is weird to see him come down as a valet of sorts,
a manager. You know, I consider him kind of like a sports agent.
It's because that's what he is, isn't he? He is a sports agent,
but he's a wrestler.
But he's a wrestler.
He's got two jobs.
So he's his own agent.
He's his own agent. He represents several clients, including himself.
It'd be interesting if he didn't manage him, or if he wasn't his own agent. Be interesting.
He probably wouldn't give himself the full 20% cut. Listen to this reaction for Virgil. They love Virgil in Pacifica. They love Virgil everywhere Virgil goes.
In Sacramento, in Fresno, in Bakersfield, in Los Angeles, in continue.
I was going to say he may not know how to answer a phone, but he certainly knows how to answer the call to action, John Roberts.
And he certainly knows how to send out Candy Crush game invites.
Candy Crush game invites. Nice work, buddy.
Nice work.
Is that my whole shit?
That was your whole shit.
Awesome.
All over me.
I'll get you guys next time, man. You can fucking both you guys. So fuck you. Sorry, John. I can't say it on TV.
It's okay.
That's my whole fucking gimmick, man. That's a whole
gimmick.
show's worth of shit.
Piece of shit. Oh, it's all over the place, too. Well, KG, I'm going to excuse myself for a second and get a paper towel if you want to call this back.
Yeah, sure. If you want to get a series of paper towels. You know, I'll explain what happened to the viewers at home. Boyce LeGrande thought it would be quite hilarious to throw his ring gear over here onto the commentary table, inadvertently knocking over a 96-ounce beverage containing throat coating agents, my secret sauce, my elixir, if you will, to get me through this whole evening of talking while a cold wind blows on my back. I'm not kidding. Cheeseburger John Roberts stepped away here to get, I don't know if he's getting a mop or what he's getting, but the commentary table, which is covered with computers and electronics, is now also swimming in highball energy sauce, but I digress. Virgil Flynn versus Boyce LeGrande. Dynamite Division Championship on the line. A lot of people feel Virgil never lost it because Virgil wasn't pinned. Virgil almost got it back just like that. That's how good Virgil is. Virgil Flynn eager to get these competitors in the ring, to get this combat unfolding. Apologize here. We're a bit knocked for a loop here at commentary table. I hope Cheeseburger John Roberts has not electrocuted himself. I do invite you to check out Gold Rush Pro Wrestling on social media. Holler at your boy KG at OG Kevin Gill. Every week bringing a new Kevin Gill show to you on KevinGillShow.com. But I digress because Virgil Flynn, he's saying the time is now, brother. The ring is open. I'm standing here face to face with you, brother. It's time to go. Two very talented wrestlers here. Virgil Flynn fighting out. John Roberts now returning with, I didn't see, it looks like he has one small tissue, which I don't think is going to be enough to stem the flow here. When you consider the amount of time he's been away from the table combined with the amount of paper products he returned with, almost doesn't seem worth it, John.
I feel like the little Dutch boy with his finger got caught in the dike.
I was just telling the good people at home about the computers and all the electronics here now covered in 96 ounces of liquid and containing my proprietary blend of throat elixirs and throat coating technology.
And highball energy.
Highball energy sauce as well. But then here's the thing, John Roberts, you're gone for like over 25 minutes. And then you come back with one tissue.
It was not that long because I'm looking at the timestamp on this match.
John, you were gone for 25 minutes. You returned with one tissue. So let's just try to get it better. Okay, we got a show to do. Virgil Flynn now.
Virgil Flynn trying to avenge the loss of your highball energy and your throat elixirs going for the Dynamite Division Championship here against Boyce LeGrande and, well, just against Boyce LeGrande, but he's essentially going up against Marquise Jackson as well, who's at ringside, whose dastardly deeds, the devil he is, might get involved in this match when the ref is not looking.
I just want to say this, John. My cup has a lid on top of it, okay? And normally that lid would have turned that giant spill into a small trickle. However, the impact so severe as the cup toppled end over end onto the hard concrete floor here at the gold mine, the lid was temporarily displaced. My ice is intact. My drinks are gone, John.
I apologize, KG. We'll see what we can do to get you another drink from back at catering in the moments to come. But right now, Boyce LeGrande with that side headlock on Virgil Flynn, the former Gold Rush Pro Dynamite Division Champion.
Don't step in that. If you step in that and touch the console, you're going to get a shot.
Not touching. Whoa! With cat-like reflexes.
Boyce LeGrande. Sorry, John. I was going to say Boyce LeGrande just got a shot.
Did not see that coming, did the bad boy. Virgil Flynn is all focus. You know, usually you look at Virgil in the ring, he's joking around a little bit, trying to have a good time. I have never seen Virgil as focused as he is right now. He wants to reclaim that gold and go back to better paydays, more money for his kids who continue to send us Candy Crush invites.
And that's the thing, you know, as his kids continue to level up in Candy Crush, they're buying more unlockable content. They're buying more unlockable candy color combinations. And the thing is, you know, you get the bill at the end of the month, John. We're talking thousands of dollars. More than Man Pondo spends on Skylanders figures, but I digress. Because right now, Boyce LeGrande, as I call him, not LeGrande, is in trouble. Virgil Flynn, lighten up that bread basket, throwing those chops. I'll say it before, I've said it 1,000 times, pound for pound, Virgil Flynn is the best. There's no one at his body weight that is as good as he is, John, period.
Well, if you ask Marquise Jackson, he might have something different to say about that. I digress because I agree with you.
You're stealing my phrases.
I'm always stealing my phrases, brother.
At least you admit it. That makes you unique in our area.
Here we go, lateral press. 1, 2, is it going to be 3? No. Almost crowned a new champion that right there. Virgil Flynn III, the human cannibal, trying to find a way to put away Boyce LeGrande. LeGrande.
Tomato.
It's all about the genuflect and the inflection.
Genuflect? And why you got to bring religion into this? We keep it non-denominational here at Gold Rush. All people, all nations.
All PMA, all day, every day. Forearm from Virgil Flynn. Pound for pound, as you said, a man who does not know the words give up, does not know the meaning of quit.
Well, now, to be fair, I never said pound for pound, he doesn't know the meaning of the word quit. I said pound for pound, he is the best.
I'm saying you said pound for pound. I'm adding my own take on it,
but I didn't just say pound for pound. I had a bunch of other websites. We'll talk about it in the post-show meeting because it's going to be a doozy today, kid. But hey, Boyce LeGrande, very, very arrogant cover. Couldn't get him, John Cheeseburger, Robert.
Only a one-count OGKG, Kevin Gill. The man who helped put out the South Bronx Memoirs. And a bunch of fists from Boyce LeGrande. A closed fist, clenched fist, illegal in the world of professional wrestling.
Well,
you got to open it up and throw palm strikes.
Palm strikes, Asiatic chops, just use the thumb possibly.
Asiatic or aviatic?
Asiatic or aviatic if you do it above off the top rope.
Look at you, turn a phrase. And here we go, like we were alluding to earlier, Marquise Jackson getting involved at ringside. This is essentially a 2-on-1 handicap match, KG.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't know why the Gold Rush Referees Union doesn't mobilize and put more resources against getting a second official. How about a third official? I'm talking 6 officials. We need less officials in the back eating the catering and talking to the girls, and more officials out here when there's second people on ringside. There's no need for this.
I feel like you would like to go back to the days of the championship committee sitting in the back, looking at a monitor, going over every single aspect of a match, ensuring that no trickery, no debauchery occurs in any match.
I'm a Jack Tunney guy. I'm a Bob Geiger guy. Keep it simple. Stop by, make a very brief ruling. See you again in 6 months.
But not a Larry Zbyszko guy?
Well, the thing about Larry Zbyszko is he won't be through till he gets done slapping around Scott Ledoux. He's going to beat that ugly bartender into a bumble. Dance all the way doing Wrestle Rock Rumble. But I digress, because Boyce LeGrande now, this could be his chance to put away Virgil Flynn, but Virgil Flynn again, it's that eye of the tiger, but speaking of the eye, that was the rake of the eye of the tiger, depriving Virgil of his sight, and when Virgil can't see, Virgil can't fly, Virgil can't strike.
Suplexed by Boyce LeGrande, not once,
LeGrande not letting go, rolling through. Look at this, Virgil's unconscious body.
But thrice, my friend, thrice suplexes from Boyce LeGrande.
You look at the size difference, it's like LeGrande is wrestling a large action figure, John.
Here we go, hook in the leg this time. I'm not touching that one. One count only that time from Boyce LeGrande.
Well, there you go, Virgil Flynn.
Crucifix pain, 1, 2, he's gonna beat up Chrono Champion, no. Oh, LeGrande fighting back once again with that forearm.
Virgil Flynn trying to fight back. I'm just noticing how clean-shaven Virgil is today. He's often, he's usually got some facial appendages going on. Not today. Virgil Flynn, clean, mean, aerodynamic. Here we go.
Here we go, inside cradle. 1, 2. No. Boyce LeGrande able to change the weight.
No, back to Flynn. No, ref got a little boot in the head, keeps it moving. Wow.
I've seen Virgil Flynn caught in an inside cradle before, roll around 15 times, changing the pinfall every single time, or the attempted pinfall. Virgil Flynn, though, trying to fight his way to victory. V-I-C-T-O-R-Y, victory, that's our time. Virgil Flynn, if you're a Notre Dame fan, you'd understand. No, if you're a Notre Dame fan, you'd understand.
What state are we in right now? What state are we in, John?
Virgil Flynn, wait a minute. He doesn't see Marquise Jackson behind another as the referee. Jackson getting involved once again.
Virgil Flynn has nothing to do with Notre Dame, but Virgil Flynn just took a terrible fall. Did you see that?
Oh my God.
His foot was caught in the mat there, and you could see him take that head hit. I sure did, man.
I don't know if the mics on these cameras picked that up, but the sick thud.
I can hear Virgil's head ricochet off that floor again. That I don't know if it's concrete or if it's a compressed wood particle, but either way, it's hard as a rock.
It's definitely not polished teak mahogany.
No, not like we had on previous shows available at other places. Oh my God! How about a generic plug like that? Like things we've done at other places on DVDs available at other places.
Boyce LeGrande using the ring as a weapon. We've talked about in past shows and tonight as well, the lack of padding that there is.
Yeah.
Excuse me. As we have a cover, only a 2 count though, the lack of padding on the ring apron.
You know, here's the thing, John. You know, looking at the world-class competitors we're seeing in the ring right now and the great action we've seen all night, it's just amazing. You know, for someone like me, I've been a part of the Gold Rush family from day one. And to watch their rise, to watch them continue to grow to now where they have their own headquarters, their own building, the gold mine we're in it right now. And this is in addition to all the other big shows that go on, John. It just gets me excited.
Well, I gotta say that this was the place that El Flaco Loco walked into for the NorCal Hall of Fame ceremony and said, every single promotion in independent wrestling needs one of these because this place is that amazing.
Well, let's talk about what's relevant right here. Virgil Flynn's about to take back his title.
He hits the cannonballs. It's going to be no 2, 3, no! 2 and 7/8.
I'm keeping my focus on the Gold Rush talent, on the best damn wrestlers in California, that Gold Rush locker room. It doesn't matter who's hosting parties here, John Roberts. What matters is Virgil Flynn wants the belt back. And he's got it. This is it.
1, 2, new champion, no! Marquise Jackson irate at ringside right now.
Wait a minute.
Here we go. Virgil's gonna fly. Crossbody got caught. Oh. Side slam from Boyce. 2. Oh, Virgil Flynn finds the strength, the tenacity to kick out.
Now, John Roberts and I, both our voices now being affected. I'm going to switch back into my newscaster voice. Virgil Flynn in serious trouble here. Virgil Flynn's in the corner, John.
Virgil Flynn needs to find a way, needs to find an opening here against the bad boy, the reigning and defending Gold Rush Pro Dynamite Division Champion. Sets him for the ride, throws him all the way across the ring. Here he goes, catches an elbow in the face. Oh, and now a boot. from Virgil. And a second boot from Virgil Flynn. Quickly bouncing up to the second rope. Now to the third rope. High red district.
No!
Whoa!
Unbelievable.
1, 2, 3 to chip. No! Referee Peckwoods right there to make the count, but only a 2 for Virgil Flynn.
Just wondering about Marquise Jackson. Oh no, here we go.
Here we go. LeGrande with his feet up on the rope. 2. Oh, but he saw it. The referee saw it.
I was just wondering if Marquise Jackson and Boyce LeGrande travel down the road dressed like this. You know, are they driving to the next town with just the guy, shirtless guy in the front seat with a bow tie on?
With a glittery bow tie? A bedazzled bow tie?
Might be bedazzled indeed. He's got his name written on the side of his trunks in case he forgets who he is.
LeGrande going to the second rope. He's got Virgil Flynn perched on the top. Fists aplenty. Illegal fists, but the referee unable to see them at that height as he's a little vertically challenged when it comes to that top rope when two men are up there. Virgil Flynn,
here we go.
Not vertically challenged. Here we go. Thinking Candy Crush time. Connects. 1, 2, 3. We got a new champ. We got a new champ. No?
What?
Wow.
I don't know. I'm beginning to become suspect of this ref's cadence. There's something in his count.
I don't believe that. That had to be a 3.
I don't understand.
How many times have we seen Virgil Flynn hit the Candy Crush 450 for the victory in a wrestling ring?
I didn't know that Virgil's finisher was called the Candy Crush because him, his wife, and his whole family share a single Facebook account, which then involves everyone in wrestling getting nonstop Candy Crush invitations.
And that is why it is now the Candy Crush. Wait a minute.
What's going on?
The bell's sounding.
What is going on, John?
Ladies and gentlemen, the result of this contest is a 15-minute time limit draw.
Wow, a time limit draw, KG.
As a result, still your Dynamite Division Champion, the Bad Boy, Boyce LeGrande! Say it again! And still, Gold Rush Pro Wrestling Dynamite Division Champion, the Bad Boy, Boyce LeGrande!
Jackson assaulting Virgil Flynn post-match.
See, this is what I'm talking about, John. Why is this man even allowed to be at ringside? He offers nothing positive. I try to see the positive in every situation. There's no positive for the fans of Gold Rush Wrestling having Marquise Jackson interfere like this. Look at this disrespect.
Oh, wait a minute. Mr. Prime Time coming out here. A man who almost walked out with the Dynamite Division Championship. In that, multiple times has almost walked out with the Dynamite Division Championship.
Still, Gold Rush Dynamite Division Champion, the Bad Boy, Boyce LeGrande. Hit my music.
Unbelievable.
The disrespect shown by Marquise Jackson and Boyce LeGrande, not just to Virgil Flynn and Mr. Primetime, but to our production staff, to us as well. Knocking over your drink, my pants are soaked now. I look like I just wet myself.
Yeah, well, you said it, John, man. What a match. I thought Virgil had that match won. Unfortunately, he did not, and we have to live to see Boyce LeGrande and Marquise Jackson fight another day. Is that happy? Is that what you guys want from me? There's your winners.